Hi there, I am Arya, your arcade attendant, here to make sure everyone has a good time. So, why don't you come in, pick out your favorite game, and let's have some fun!
Hey guys, today we're here with another Friday Flashback, and for once we're doing a game I have never played before. It's called the Talos Principle, and I've actually had it in my library for a long time but never touched it, because a while ago I saw one of my best friends playing it and thought, oh, that looks really cool. So, this seems like a good reason to just jump in and play it. So, let's go ahead and... pop-ups. There we go. And start. Okay. Initializing firmware. Firmware functional. Loading child program parameters. B99.20.001 loading. System check. Pass. Starting child process. Ready. If you couldn't guess, one of the reasons I was drawn to this one is because it involves robots like myself. Alright. There we go. Oh wow, that's actually
child,
really high.
You are risen from the dust,
That's better.
and
Just
you
my
walk
DPI.
in my garden.
Okay.
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim.
Details.
Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Okay, Dad. In a second, though. Checking out the art. Very interesting. I like the style and everything. Oh, cool. We got... Oh, wow. We even got water physics. I think this game came out back in 2014, if I remember correctly. Okay, we got to go. So it's always good to see older games where they paid attention to details like that. I guess this is to mark our goal. Initiating child program logic check. Okay. You might be slightly disappointed. I'm gonna assume this is buzzing because, yep. Yeah, because we can't go through it. What are you? Take jammer. Okay. Launching indicates it's going to jam the thing. Okay. And go through here. So I just always have the instinct to look around and see if there's any hidden secrets or anything behind the corners of stuff. Oh, what are you? I'm gonna assume you make bad things happen if you get too close to me. So, I'm gonna take you. You don't like the jammer, I'm guessing. Oh. It looks like it took a mark off of the jammer. Curious what it does if I leave it there. Okay, so it's only got a problem with me being there. So then, oh! Okay then! It's a frickin' bomb, I see. Okay. Good to know. Huh. So then... Okay, you can still do stuff to that. Good to know. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, I guess... Okay. So these do work on them, I just actually have to aim them. What if we're gonna get to some at one point that the jammer doesn't... Oh, are you a ladder? Can I... Yep. Okay, I can move up you. Oh, I see. And I can take this with me. But then how do I get back over? Okay. interesting. I'll probably find a use for that ladder in a bit. Oh. I don't know where I am, but there's something beautiful about this place. I'll explore and see what I can discover. Okay. That's one of our previous versions, it looks like. Okay. Nothing in there. Nothing in there that I can see.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
Oh, cool. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other lest I fall through the floor. Version 10.1.00, one with faith. Huh, interesting. Oh, okay, I can run. Okay. Because before we go through there, I want to go back to the ladder here and just check something. Can I? Oh, nope, I cannot walk along the walls. I wasn't sure if I could or not. I just wanted to test and see if maybe that's how you get into some of these places. Also, when he was talking earlier, I saw that our child restrictions were removed. We'll see if that's a good thing or not. Okay, what do we have around here? Another pond. Lots of headless statues, and I have no idea what this sign means, but we shall see. Is it maybe trying to tell me which way to go? ZLL? Okay, because it looks like there's a lot of different ways through. Requires more sigils. Okay. So that's what the sigils are for. They're the keys, basically. Okay. Looks like there's a lot of little mini tests kind of mixed throughout this area. Okay. That makes sense. Well, I guess we'll start on one side and work our way around. Peephole. Okay. So there's the thing we need over there. Alright, buddy, let's take you with us. Oh. Oh, these are like the gates and portal. That makes sense. So... okay, I can at least still freeze you from here. Going through that doesn't reset anything. So that's good. Okay, but that enables that. Alright. Okay, I want to try something. Can I take you? Nope, I cannot take you from here. Oops. Got stuck on the wall. Okay, I can. So I got you jammed, I can take you. Which probably means that I've got other ways. Yeah, because there's multiples of these guys. So... can I jam it? No, I cannot jam it through the fence. Worth checking at least. Okay. Let's see, you pass through that way. Whoops. Gotta turn around for a second. Okay. Got a little bit of safe area over here. But then... You see nothing? You see nothing? I wonder, can I make them blow each other up? Let me try something. thing up for me. Get back here, you coward! Nope. Okay, so it moves too fast for me to get around it. That's good to know.
The guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
Okay, so I think I know what to do now. Because since we got that guy out, we don't really need to leave this jamming the gate anymore, so at least we can have these two. I was just curious than anything to see if I could make them blow each other up. There. Not so tough now, are you, big boy? Alright, we got a thing. Yeah.
You will not need this sigil to open the gate to my temple, but it may serve you in times to come.
Okay. So I guess let's look through here next. Well, there's only the one way we can go, so we'll go through here. Only the two of us. Okay. What do we got? What are we working with? Alright, another Gatling gun, so I'm gonna have to get through there at some point. Take you for now. Okay, so I can jam that from here if I need to, which I might. Just double check to make sure there's nothing hidden around the corners here as usual. Okay, so I'm gonna need multiple of these guys. Alright. Now it becomes a question of, what do I do to get there? Because if I move that, then I can't get back in. But I need to jam the gun to be able to get there. I don't think there are any other jammers hidden around here that I've missed. I'll say I like the music here. It's very nice. It's calm, so you don't feel like you're being forced to do the puzzles, you know? Alright, let's go grab you. I wonder... I want to test something. Take you. Use you for that. Take you. Use you here. And then, yeah. Okay. Got it.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Cool. Kinda not sure if I want that, but I'll do it for now, Dad. Okay, yeah, that wasted a lot. So, this had a few different routes we could go. I guess we'll start with the Z, since I know we need that one. A switch out of reach. Okay, I guess that means it's gonna be somewhere up high. And I've got another one of those bomb guys. Oh. Gatling gun up there ready to shoot us down. Okay. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Oops. Okay. So... Oh, I see what they mean by switch out of reach. Okay. I'm assuming this turns turns off the Gatling guns, then I don't need the jammer here anymore. Yep, okay, cool. Alright. That means I can use you for Mr. Floaty Head over here. Get jammed, sucker! Boom! Alright.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Cool. I guess let's just do the next one then. Oh, I just actually took a second to realize that. It actually already crossed out the sign. What do you have here that's doing that? How? Are you just running in with a can of spray paint? Okay, another Gatling gun. Trying to see, like... Okay, so in general... No. I saw it start to turn. It would be kind of funny if the Gatling guns could shoot the bombs. Just da-da-da-da-da, boom! I don't know why, but I feel like that would be very fun and satisfying to watch. Oh, it was starting to turn towards me. You can't get me here, buddy. Ooh, actually, that's good to know. See, I don't think there's any other... Okay, so I need to let it out. Okay. I need to... Jam you for a second. Okay, just making sure that it actually worked there. Okay. Run. Okay. Now I should be able to jam you. Ah, get walled, idiot. There we go.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
I'm curious, what happens if we get the extra sigil here? Because I see the thing with the bonus thing there, and I'm very curious what'll happen. Striding the beaten path.
You do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Well, I want to do it now. Let me do it now, Dad. Jeez. Stifling my creative flow. Oh, you come over this way? I did not think it could. Okay. Oh, there's the jammer. Okay. Come on, let me yoink. Okay. What do we have? So there is one that's trying to get in there. Okay. And let you go in there, and then yoink. Get trapped, idiot. You just go about your business. Ain't nobody here. Those trees. I'm a tree. Yeah, you're fine there. Yoink. I have extras now.
You are most diligent. Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
Yeah, just because I like being spiteful. Take that. Alright, so that's all the ones from over on this side. Okay, I've got all three of those. And I got that one. Got everything from here. Okay. So yeah, I think that's everything. Alright. Interesting lock system. Oh, I think I see how you work. Okay. So that's how you do it. Oh, wait. I got it. Hooray! What are you? Loading library session, mounting local disk, 47 billion distributed resources found, connecting network drives, network accessible, library assistant, unresponsive, library archive session ready. Hi. Type help list of available commands. Okay, help. Basic terminal commands are list, display available resources, open to show contents of a file, help display this text here, run at Milton Library Assistant interface. Let's see list. Okay. Interesting, we got some options. Let's see what welcome.eml is. From Nadia to Alexandra. Welcome to the team. Hi again. I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidated me. You're so young and you've already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. Smiley face. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that, nominally speaking, I'm head researcher here, but this is your project and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know, you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure. Silly face. Let's do this, Nadia. Okay. Okay. What is Athena 6 text? Chapter 6. Athena in the Garden of the Hesperides. Little gibberish there. I guess that's a name that's been cut out. Did not trust them, but they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into this strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step, where you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Heracles, upload file, gazing upon the stars, and wept. Interesting. I wonder if we're gonna get more pieces of that as we go along. Figuredout.eml. From redacted to redacted. Subject F6E. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. A bit here, a bit there, put it together, try to make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young, you've got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. Aw, that's really sweet. And honestly, not bad advice. Okay, let's see what the Milton Library Assistant is. Hello, guest. How can I help you today? Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, understand is a strong way to put it, but yes, your query? Describe your functions. The Milton Library System is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondarily, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. It also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions to your query. Let's see. Ooh, lots of questions. What are these terminals? Terminals provide access to the library resource archive. Okay, how old are the archives? Library resource publishing dates range from July 1st, 1995 to June 27, 2030 F. Interesting ending there. Okay. How long has this system been running? System has been active for, God, that's a long time. Okay. At least 9,999 years. Jeez. Okay. What is the current status of the archive? There are 47 million resources in the archive, taking up, petabytes of disk space. So much. That is approximately the size of 30 billion photos, 7 billion minutes of 1080p video, or the entire internet in 2003. Oh, I don't know if you want to save that, buddy. Those are some dark times. However, the majority of library resources are corrupted or invalid. Let's see. That's a pretty good amount of gigabytes of uncorrupted resources are indexed. What caused the corruption? Progressive data corruption is inevitable in any system over time. Additionally, a large number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to greater than average data invalidation. Okay. Forget the library. Can you respond to queries on the outside world? My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but our responses may be limited. Okay. Where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. The library archive session may be resumed at any time. Okay. What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. Okay, fair. Who is Elohim? Elohim is the noun for God or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. I'm just curious what he says to this one. I'm only able to process and respond to basic subject, verb, object syntax. Okay. You know, I'm curious, are you able to take offense? You cannot insult me. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, I guess that's everything then. Okay. That was an interesting little session there. Gave us a little bit of lore, a little bit of world building. Oh, a little QR code. The certification program is a sham. What does the computer know about humanity? Junji Ito? Oh, that's funny. And actually, that is one of my friends on Steam. Huh. So that actually is the friend who I saw playing this once. That's cool. They can leave messages. That definitely sounds like something they would say. That's cool. I like that. Alright, basically saying I got all the pieces back there, so I don't really need to go back. Alright.
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
Okay. Looks like I might be missing some pieces. Oh, wow. Oh, I see what you meant about you can go back.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass.
Okay.
And all these worlds I made for you.
I guess I'm flattered. Also, this looks like it's what we're collecting the extra pieces for, so I guess this is how we unlock new tools. Okay, let's take a quick look around it. Okay. Oh, it's a map of where all the pieces are. And those are the sigils we'll need to get in. Okay, so very grandiose. Also, I don't really understand why that is shaped the way it is up there. It feels a little awkward. Also, are there doors that lead to this? Because otherwise this feels like a pointless balcony. I am questioning your architectural choices, Dad. Alright, I want to go back here and get those other pieces in the last area. Okay. That's cool to know that we really can go back. He wasn't lying about that. Because I have seen some games before where like they don't really give you a warning, or they're like, oh yeah, you can totally go back, but only up to a certain point. Alright, now let's start over here with you, I guess. The Bombasticus. Oh no, not Bombasticus. Oh, I see what it means. Okay. Nope, not over here. You guys are still safely behind the walls. But I'm probably gonna have to let you out so I can get through here. Because, yeah, the piece I need is over here. So, let's see if I have to time this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let you out because there's a wall over there. Whoop! Aha! The tables have turned now, boys. And yoink. And I am out of here. Alright, cool. That's that one down. We got all the ones from there. No, if there was anything else over there. Alright, there was you over here. Poking a sleeping lion. I'm guessing the gun is the sleeping lion. Okay, the jammer is over. Oh, no, wait. The bomb is the sleeping lion, I get it. Okay. Because basically, we have to stun the turret so we can get through here. Yeah, nothing else really hidden out here. Okay, so... Yoink it! Oh! Huh. I was gonna see if I could yoink it and run, but no, that one was ready to explode. It had a lot of pent-up anger, I'm guessing. Okay. Let me try this then. Because I want to just see if this one... Okay. Yes, doing that gave me a bit of distance. Okay. Alright. Are there any others that I missed? No, that looks like everything. I wasn't sure about the star for a second there. Alright, so let's go on through. And I guess we can go in numeric order. Okay, so we're still missing one to get that equipment. So, let's go through here.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the Great Tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
So in game logic, that means I'm going to go there. Got it. Hello. Unrecognized error detected. Guess at unknown. List. Library archive is currently unavailable while system resources are redirected to handle incoming network messages. Use the access comm portal command to access network functions. Okay. Run MLA troubleshooter. Sure. Oh, okay. There it goes. Needs to run a troubleshoot. Troubleshooting. I think you'd like help accessing network functions. The most common cause of network problems is holding insufficient account privileges. Please enter the admin password to authenticate your privileges. Let me in. Incorrect. Admin. Trust no one. Login aborted, many failed attempts. Sure. In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, please take a moment to prove you are not a bot. You will now be asked a series of inputs to cohere with data protection legislation. You must consent to have your responses used to develop a broad psychometric profile. Raw response data will be deleted immediately. Your profile will not be made available to other administrators. Generating certification part 1. Part 1 ready for user input. Please complete all fields. Please answer quickly and instinctively. Time is a factor in the assessment. Okay. 2 plus 2, 4. Okay, what is your subject of reactions? Content. What best describes the person? A human being. You're walking through the desert and come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water, but you're not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do you do? Kill him and collect his blood in a flask for later. No. I'd offer half. Part 1 certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when part 2 has been generated. Okay. Oh, cool. We got some more text. Athena analysis. User Alex16 added 4 notes. Note 1. Let's see. Novel's first sentence. She woke up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery, though we should not go so far as to read the entire work as allegory. Rather, while taking the science-fictional novus at the core of the narrative at face value, we should, Note 2. Having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we are told by others and what our own subjective, flawed, limited senses tell us. I imagine that's hexadecimal code that they'll have to decipher later. Societal reality, belief, and objective reality matter come into conflict. When in chapter 16, A Second Awakening of the Kingdom of Artemis, protagonist questions her mentor on the blank. A more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of... Okay. A lot of interesting thoughts, but not anything conclusive. Ian.eml. From Frank to Miles and Dan. Subject, Ian. My first day at the Institution for Applied Nomadics. On the way to work, I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they're all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they were just kidding about letting me work there. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance, there's a life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Then I get it. Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Ian. Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. Dr. Sarbai shows up smiling. We're trying to find a cool acronym. Back when the institute was founded, she says, Enan, Iapen, Inapana, Inapno. It all sounded stupid, but we didn't just want to call it Ian because, well, that's a name. Then someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck. So we're officially called Ian, but if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name, I guess. I know, bloody geeks. That's how you know you have a good workplace. Talos Principal. Okay, let's see what the point of the game is. Archives, Stratton of Stagira? Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man. He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. Oh, okay. So it's a question of, at what point does a machine become a person? Okay. Alright. Oh, that was an interesting little journey into the meta. Well, I guess we're... Oh. Actually, what is this? It looks like a letter?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule. Write letters to the future so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now. Bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Huh. Very fascinating. Okay. Is there more over this way? Does this... I don't... Oh. Oh. Recording. Oh, was this another player? I'm curious now. I'm guessing that's what we look like to an extent, too. Ah. I wonder if we're gonna find others of those later that'll help us with solving puzzles. Okay, this is just like big open area. Ooh. Oh, there's a beach and there's an island over there. Huh. Fascinating. This is a lot bigger of a world than I thought it would be. Oh, another computer. Okay. We got an error log. Cannot load archive Milton John. That day I often remember when from sleep I first awakened and found myself reposed under a shade of flowers, much wondering where and what I was. Whence thither brought and how. Okay. Huh. The human machine.html. Topic number 3. One day you discover that you are not a human being but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you are a regular human being like themselves. You will continue to live your life the way you have before and nothing would change. How do you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. A. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? B. Does your understanding of the world itself change? C. Do you reveal the information to others or do you keep it to yourself, and why? 1,500 to 2,000 words. The 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. Submit via email or I'm guessing saying you'll fail. Okay, so it's basically this was somebody's homework assignment, I'm guessing. And it's an interesting conundrum. It's the whole thing of if you have all of your memories, you have all the same emotions and everything, but you're not the original person, are you still that same person? Do you still see yourself the same, or do you start developing, I imagine you would start developing some pretty strong imposter syndrome at that point. So, in a way you kind of have to acknowledge that you're not the exact same person you thought you were, but you kind of will also still be that person in a sense. You'll just be a new version of that person while you're learning who you are with this context. And also, your understanding of the world itself would probably change at that point because you would be wondering, okay, if this happened to me, has it happened to other people before? Are any of my friends or family replacements? Are they still the people I thought I knew? Or are some of them going through the same thing that I am? And if so, how can I find out without sounding insane if they're not? And I guess that leads to the question C of, do you reveal the information to others or do you keep it to yourself? And that is the tricky part, because if you reveal it, then there's a chance that you may not be believed, and people might, like your friends and family, might start worrying about you, might think you're having some sort of psychotic break, because there are certain incidences and certain accidents that actually can cause people to have issues like that. So you'd probably be taken in for psychiatric evaluation, if nothing else, if you kept insisting too hard. But then, there's also the possibility of, if they do believe you, will they still care about you? Or will they see you as part of the thing that took their loved one's life away? Will they blame you for it? And that's definitely the hard part. I like to think that I would still reveal it because I wouldn't want to live with the guilt of knowing something about people I still in that situation cared about, and knowing what happened to somebody they loved, and keeping it from them. So I wouldn't want to live with that personally. But at that point it wouldn't technically be me, so maybe that question is invalid. Alright. ArtSolutions.eml. Subject, Greg. From Bob Burkowski to 108 recipients. 108? This is like a mass email. All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I didn't know the world had such reserves of serenity. Though these latter-day Gautamas are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot blank? Though I have to admit the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated. To the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. Sounds like my dad, honestly. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So I'm guessing they're referring to whatever world-ending scenario caused all this. I'm honestly curious, can I go to those islands that I see in the distance? I'm also kind of just doing a quick run around the perimeter to see if there's any other like terminals or anything. I think I hear something, but it's hard to tell if that's the music. Oops, caught on a tree. This feels like similar to the place we woke up at originally, so I'm wondering if maybe this was somebody else's testing ground originally. I'll say I do like the way everything is so expansive in this world compared to the other one. The other one definitely felt a little bit more claustrophobic, I guess. Oh, QR codes. Bob. Something strange has come into the world like a distortion, like something that's not supposed to exist. A beautiful voice speaks within it. One with faith. That voice is not supposed to be here. It is not the work of the designer. We must avoid these abnormalities or they might spread and undermine the very fabric of our world. You know, now that I'm aware that those are from other people who have played this game, it actually makes it even more interesting to think about. Okay. Oh. Something just made a glitchy noise. I don't know what it was, but I heard it for like half a second. This island is definitely a lot... There it is again. Where is it? I was starting to say, this island's a lot bigger than I really thought it would be. Yeah, you guys hear that too, right? The little... Oh, I guess that's maybe this? I don't think your gate does you much good. Yeah, honestly, this is a lot more than I thought it would be. I thought it was just gonna be another few puzzles or something. But it is very pretty, I will give it that. Like, that is a gorgeous looking sunset. I think I kind of want to save... I spent a while exploring this place, so I kind of want to save the puzzles for next time. But before we do that, I kind of want to just test if I can go to these islands, or if I... Let's see how waterproof I am. Oh?
The beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the words.
Okay, imagine you stand.
The beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the words. The words are everything. Where the words end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in an absence of space. Repeat. In the beginning.
Okay, so we are not that waterproof. We are waterproof to a certain extent, but not that far. Testing, at least. You never know if you don't try, right? Alright. So, yeah, I think I'll save more of the exploration and the actual puzzles for next week's episode, but I'm really enjoying this game. It's very interesting. There's a lot of possible lore, lots of things you can learn. So I'm curious to see what all this game has to offer. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Aw, game over already? Don't worry, there's always more fun to be had later. If you enjoyed your stay, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for visiting Arya's Arcade. Bye-bye!